Journey together, foes instantly shattered. Steel meets sky, the sound is a clatter. Our bonds I am clad, cause that's what matters. Grassy lands, cliffs through the ocean blue. From Mexico's a chill to Cascara's view. Tinkaton smirks with plans we pursue. Every step a beat, every swing rings true.
Welcome back to the Lotad Lounge, everybody. And do you want to know what I just finished doing? These are all Journey Together code cards from the 8 booster boxes that we cracked upon release. And because all these are scanned, you know what it's time for. It's time to build some new decks. I caught most of those. The rest are in the floor. Now this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, but upon the release of Journey Together, I messed around with Tinkaton EX, as I tend to do best. Because believe it or not, Tinkaton got some interesting support for Journey Together. Now let's journey together and take a look at this new deck list that I made for Tinkaton EX. Now for the first time in a long time, I'm bringing back the baby Tinkaton from Paldea Evolved because of that Gather Materials ability, where upon discarding a card from your hand, you may draw 3 cards. This is going to make up for the loss of Rotom V. Rest in peace, my boy. But unlike Rotom V, you can use Gather Materials during your turn and not only at the end of your turn. And of course you know, we're running with the Runaway Draw ability, the Dunsparce. I've pretty much been using this card in Tinkaton EX ever since it came out. But that's the stuff you know. Let's take a look at the new stuff. We're gonna run Lillie's Clefairy EX because it has the Fairy Zone ability. The weakness of each of your opponent's dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic. Tinkaton EX is a Psychic type card. And with that big hammer ability doing 30 damage for every card in our hand, that amount will double in the Dragapult matchup, or the Raging Bolt matchup, or now the Salamence EX matchup, if we happen to find one. Now, I'm not only using Ludicolo from Journey Together just because we're the Lotad Lounge. I have a reason for using this Ludicolo. The moment I read this card, I knew I was going to try using it in Tinkaton EX, because Ludicolo has the Vibrant Dance ability. All of your Pokemon in play get plus 40 HP. The effect of Vibrant Dance doesn't stack, so there's no need to run more than a 1-of in the deck. Now plus 40 HP doesn't seem like a lot, but when you look at the fact that it states for every Pokemon you have in play, that's going to take some of your lower HP mons and bump them up just a little bit. Now what can you pair with this Ludicolo? Well, if you've seen my previous Tinkaton EX deck videos, you already know the answer. That's right, baby, we're bringing back our previous ace spec of choice for Tinkaton EX, the Hero's Cape. The Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 100 HP, so if you have a Tinkaton EX in play with Ludicolo in play, and the Hero's Cape attached to said Tinkaton EX, you're going to take your 300 HP Tinkaton up to a 440 HP small little pink tank with a giant hammer, preferably swinging for 30 damage per every card in your hand, doubled on a Dragapult EX. We're also going to be using the brand new redeemable ticket. Count your prize cards, shuffle them, and put them on the bottom of your deck. Then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. This card is pretty much a pseudo replacement for Heavy Ball, but instead of being controllable, as in play Heavy Ball, get a basic Pokemon from your prize cards, and then put Heavy Ball into your prize cards, redeemable ticket is, you feel like gambling? Let's take a gamble. Now if you've prize checked and you know exactly what's in your prize cards, and you need that, feel free to play redeemable ticket to get those cards you need. But on the flip side, you don't know what new prize cards you're making for yourself. Also from Journey Together, we're going to play a 1-of Billy and Onair. Draw 2 cards, then if you have 10 or more cards in your hand, draw 2 more cards. It's not the best draw support, but it's new, and ideally, we're going to have 10 cards in hand when we play this card. Or this card will get us to 10 cards in hand, and then give us those 2 extra cards. We're going to try out Spike Energy, the new special energy from Journey Together. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if the Pokemon is knocked out, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. It's not a lot, but if they're chipping away at something in your active spot, they're going to get a little bit more damage every time they do. It's just cool. And that pretty much covers all the new cards from Journey Together I've put into Tinkaton EX. at least at the current moment. It might be a little bit clunky with the Ludicolo in there, and before you put it in the comments, yes, I'm aware Grand Tree exists. I've used it before in Tinkaton EX in the past, and the optimal version of this deck, I would use Grand Tree, because it would get us a Tinkaton EX, it would get us a Ludicolo just by playing the stadium and utilizing it if all 3 stages of the Pokemon are in deck. Theoretically, that will work a lot better. But I want to mess around with the 440 HP Tinkaton EX, because this idea has been on my mind since I looked at the set list translation and saw that Ludicolo. And plus it brings multiple aspects of the Lotad Lounge together in one video. I play Tinkaton EX all the time. Our mascot is Lotad, who evolves into Ludicolo. It's literally one of the most perfect decks for this channel. Now before we continue, if you're interested in trying this deck out for yourself, deck lists can be found in the description below. If you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck, besides Grand Tree, drop them down in the comments below. I will eventually try them out, and I'll let you know how they work. Now with all of that said, let's get into some games because I really want to see some new cards being played. Let's get into it. How did you get these sleeves? Those are cool. I don't know why I'm blue. I hope that's not going to turn up that way in the edited video, or in the when I port the video over to the computer. But on the camera, I'm very blue. We got a Buddy Poffin, and we got an Artizone. That's really perfect, honestly. Let's get you. And we got 2 Dunsparce in hand. So I know I'm probably helping them with Artizone, but what was that? Realistically, I probably should have price checked while I was in there, but oh well, it's fine. So I'm really hoping they don't knock out this Dunsparce, but because I'd love to utilize both of these Dunsparces on my next turn. And this is Cornerstone Mask, so prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon if they have an ability. Tinkaton EX does not have an ability. This is concerning. I look like I'm really sad in a cartoon. I am straight blue. Oh, here you go, Zach. It looks like we're going against a Mamoswine deck. Mamoswine EX. I thought for sure it was just I thought for sure that I was going to get into PTCGL, updated and everything, and hope to see some brand new Journey Together decks, and then my first matchup, Charizard EX. So awesomely enough, we can utilize both of these Dunsparces right away. I'm very happy about that. Let's put another Tink in there. So let's go get 6 cards. Bub, if you give me a rare candy off of this next... Okay, he wasn't highlighted. I was going to say, this doesn't say once per turn. Or it doesn't say you can only use that one runaway draw ability per turn. So let's go get both of those back, because why not? And I didn't get the rare candy. And I don't have an Arvid to go get it either. So that's highly unfortunate. Don't put that on Lotad. I'm going to put it on you just in case you get knocked out. But we will go get 2 evolution Pokemon. And I'm going to go ahead and get these because I don't have rare candies and I'm not going to wait around for them. Oh, yeah, that one just came into play. Crap. It's fine. It's fine. We just got to really hope that, that they don't knock out this Tinkatuff. For I really want to know how they got these sleeves. There's the Torchic. Zach, you better watch this video, man, because this one is apparently for you. Okay, good. I don't appear as blue anymore, I don't think. I would have really liked an Arven last turn, but I didn't get one. Come on. There we go. They figured out which cards they wanted. I normally don't wish for the Dragapult matchup, but I really want to see it so I can utilize that Clefairy. Okay, they're hard evolving into... Oh, they're going to get Mamoswine at the end of the turn, aren't they? I'm glad that's a 3 energy attack and not a 2 energy attack. There's the Mamoswine. Are they going to get the Pidgeotto and the Combuskin? Now I really wish I would have put this 1 energy on Tinkatuff EX, or off on Tinkatuff, but I just assumed it was going to get knocked out next turn. And it didn't. So that really sucks. Now if I get a rare candy, I can't switch out, so that's good. That's actually really good, honestly. I got an idea. I've got an idea. Let's get you, and let's get you. In worst case, I'll use an Ultra Ball to get a Dunsparce. But let's put you up there. And let's do this to buff everybody up. And honestly, it makes me nervous to do it, but I've got multiples. Let's get rid of the Nest Ball. I love that I got 2 supporters. One of which was the one I wanted to get the rare candy. Let's go ahead and Earthen Vessel. And we'll get rid of an Ultra Ball. Give me 2 energies. How much damage do you do? You do 140. Okay, so Baby Tinkaton will survive an attack from Cornerstone. But not from you. And let's end the turn there. But see, now our Dunsparces are protected from a Dragapult if it happens, because they now can't get one-shot by Dragapult's Phantom Dive attack, where it does 60 to a benched Pokemon. So that's really nice, because the 70 HP Dunsparces have a 1 retreat cost. They don't have a free retreat cost like these 60 HP Dunsparces. I really hope you don't get an energy. That would be awesome if you don't get an energy. Oh yeah, they can quick search now, so they're probably going to get their 1 energy. Correct. And I get to use Gather Materials 1 more time, if it's forced to stay inactive. Oh my god, come on. That ain't what I wanted to see. So I've got 2 energies on you, so I just need the rare candy, which I can get with Arven. So let's go ahead and draw. Let's get rid of an energy. Can I get the rare candy? I do, and I get Hero's Cape. Bro, perfect. So let's switch. Rare candy. Hero's Cape. What am I swinging for? 180. That ain't going to cut it. So we want to get... It would be amazing if I get a Dunsparce from this. I want to get rid of the Ultra Ball. I can't afford to play that right now. And I got another Ultra Ball. But it lets me knock out. So, good. Big Hammer. And look at that 440 HP Tinkaton EX. It's such a beautiful sight. And we get 2 prizes from that, so. There's a Spike Energy. I would have loved to have seen that sooner. Something I've noticed about this particular build for Tinkaton EX, especially with the Ludicolos in it, it does seem to take a little bit more time to set up. Mainly just because there's a lot more opportunities for some not very good hands. But if you get lucky enough and get it going, and you get where I'm at now with a Hero's Cape and Vibrant Dance Tinkaton EX, man, it's not bad at all. What? Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Huh. So Mamoswine EX actually helps you to play multiple Stage 2s. Because you can get the Stage 2 Pokemon from it. It doesn't just say, go get a basic. But what we want to get up to is, how did you put 2 energy on that thing? How? What did you do? Did you crisp? No, you played Morty. I didn't imagine that, right? They put 2 fighting energy on the Mamoswine. Like, back to back. Was that a glitch? I swear he didn't have a fighting energy on him. And then he put one on, and then somehow put a second one on. Hopefully it didn't count. And it still acts as if there's only 1 energy on there until the next turn. Because he didn't play anything that would allow them to do that. I hate that you're taking an awful long time. Please don't time out, and please don't concede. Just, I want to see what happens with this game. There you go. You finally found the card you wanted. That's a little bit dirty. If they would have been able to knock out, I would have been really upset. My math was wrong. For Stage 2 specifically. You had to be 340? Man. Alright, we need cards. So this is the only way we're going to get cards. Well, we had... You know what we had. I'm going to get rid of the Ultra Ball again. I probably should not be doing that, but I'm going to. So now I'm swinging for 420. Nice. And yeah, I'm going to need to get another Tinkaton EX in play. Because this one will probably die next turn if they get the energy glitch again. But for now, let's knock out this Mamoswine EX. Get that big boy out of here while we can. Did I get Artizone? I didn't. I'm pretty sure I run 2 in the deck. So either the other Artizone is prized or just didn't dig it out. Because it would have been really nice to have that. To get rid of Jamming Tower. I should have attached energy last turn. Crap, they're both right there. I could have done that. I was even saying I got to get Tinkaton EX and play next turn. I may have just screwed myself. They can't attack this turn. If they attack this turn, I might lose the game. Because I didn't put an energy on that Tinkatink on my bench. Not the brutal Iono! God dang it! Why must you do this to me? You had to have an Iono in hand, didn't you? You just had to. That's so unfortunate. It's okay, we've got draw support right now. I swear you've already used Quick Search. Unless I'm just imagining things. I'm pretty sure I've played both Mortys. Yep, I did. What do you... Oh, no. Okay, they can't attack. So they're going to knock out this Ludicolo, and they're going to take 3 prizes. If I can draw my second switch... I basically just need to get my switch. That's all I got to do. I've got to somehow get my switch and get enough cards in hand to knock out. I've got to get cards in hand without playing a supporter. Bench up Fezandipiti EX. It's the weakest 2-prizer Pokemon. Okay. Let's get rid of that so you're safe. And it puts it onto the bench, not the hand. That's what I thought. So let's do that. Come on. One-array draw. Beautiful. We got 6 cards from that. We got the switch. And we got the boss. Do we have this? What am I swinging for right now? 150. Get rid of you, because I'm going to need that boss. I'm swinging for 210 exactly, but I've got to play a card. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Go ahead and swing. If I play the boss, I don't knock out the Fez, so there's not really a point. I could get it stuck. I should have done that, honestly. Yeah, because that Pidgeot has the free retreat. Yeah, I still should have bossed it up. I didn't think long term. Oh, that's how they did it. Blaziken has an ability. I really wish you would stop taking a million seconds in between actions. Seriously, again? I am not a fan of you right now. Whew, that's big. Yep, I'm not winning this one now. Should have put you on my bench last turn. Go ahead and get two options here. I hope I don't regret getting rid of this Earthen Vessel. Hold up now, hold up. I haven't put them back into the deck, but I draw 3 cards. Let's go ahead and use her, because we get cards for it. They better not play another Iono. I'll be so upset if they do. Oh, that sucks. So unless they screw up my plan, I need to keep this. I need to keep this hand. I've got to keep this hand. Why are you loading up? Oh, okay. You are a piece of crap. You are a massive piece of crap. You know that? Because, you know, I can't run DTE anymore. That's illegal. That rotated today. So, yeah. It's fine, though. It's fine. Throw you up there. And we got the rare candy, too. And we're going to get it 1 energy. I guarantee it. So, let's... Rare candy. Let's do that. Let's do that. We got 2 energy. I would have had it. I would have had it if they wouldn't have bossed up. Let's gather materials. Get rid of you. No! I'm going to need you for next turn. Go ahead and get you. Let's go ahead and boss. And pray. I wasted that. To put 1. Yeah, I'm sure they got energy in here. They have exactly 1 energy in there. My God. Should have let him just take the Tinkaton EX and save the boss for next turn. Dang it. I wasn't thinking about the Blaziken, alright? Yeah, I know. I know. Go do your thing. And you have another boss? How many boss do you run? That's your 3rd one. That's your 2nd one. I thought it was your 3rd. No, you counter catch it earlier. That's what it was. Man. And you do exactly enough. You do exactly enough. That's upsetting. But good game, though. Really good game. I'm glad we got to see something new. I'm technically not out of the game yet, but I'm out of the game because, yeah. Maybe they won't have another boss. That's something I could have done earlier, was get the Fezandipiti if I had the resources to do it at the time. Let's change strategy up. Yeah, I had the resources this turn if they wouldn't have knocked out my Tinkaton EX. Man, look at that. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do at this point. So, literally nothing. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to see Mamoswine in some action. It's actually not a terrible hand. Man, I was hoping that was going to mulligan. Because any extra cards I can get. Ooh, are they playing Ceruledge? Earthen Vessel. Alright, alright. Dark Energy. Maybe for Monkey Dory, I would assume. Yeah, I think they're playing Ceruledge EX. Man, they're just doing everything. I don't think my turn one is going to be nowhere near as action-packed as this. How did they just get like the perfect cards to do all that? They got their Carmen and their Iono back. But I did get a second Buddy Buddy. So, alright. Nest Ball, of course. We want to get... Let's get the Dippity just because I'm probably losing them on next turn. And hopefully it's not the Fezandipiti. Buddy Buddy to get another... Let's get 2 Tinks, actually. No! My Lotad's prized. Well, we ain't getting that plus 40 HP. Let's go ahead and get our 2 to Dunsparce then. Thankfully, both of those are not prized. And I want to attach to the first one here, but they went first, which means they're probably going to evolve on their once I pass. So I'm just going to play it safe and do that. I have a Switch in hand if I somehow get the resources. So, yep, let's just end the turn there. Hold on. I could have done 10 damage and discarded the energy, but it's so well. It'll be fine. Hopefully now they just have the deadest of hands. There's the Ceruledge EX. And it is the first attack, 20 more damage for each energy card in your discard pile. So it's not just fire energies. It's all energies. I forgot about that. I thought it specifically stated fire energies. Alright. Good top draw. Please, good top draw. That's not a good top draw. At all. But hey, we can go ahead and burn the Miriam and draw 3 cards. Or we could lose a card and just draw 2. So that would not help us. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and burn the Miriam. That may have been a mistake, but... because now I can't use that Arven. I got the rare candy. You gave me 2 Arvens and another Morty's Conviction and another Switch. Where was the Dunsparce? Where was the Tinkaton EX that you could have given me with that rare candy? That's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go ahead and pass. That sucks. Well, I can utilize that Arven next turn. That'll be nice. But I gotta wait a turn. Should have done Fezandipiti first. Should have healed the Miriam and Fezandipiti'd. But it's all good. It's all good. This next top deck is going to be the gas. And I mean the absolute gas. Hey! That is some gas. And I didn't have a Pokemon die, thankfully. So let's flip that script. Man! Stop giving me doubles of everything in my hand. I don't need energy. We got a Arven. I hate it. We got to get that Ultra Ball. Well, let's do that. And let's do that. Honestly, let's get this. Put it onto you. Oh. And let's get rid of the Switch. Ooh! Okay. That actually worked. What are the chances I swing for the exact damage right now? I need one more card. If I could get one more card, I could knock out. Well, since we're not knocking out, I don't want to lose that Hero's Cape. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on. Jamming Tower's out. I realized that the moment I dropped Hero's Cape. That's unfortunate. But hopefully, they can't get any fire energies in discard right now. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I hate when random hairs get in your mouth. Bub, is that it? Is that all you're doing? Okay, okay. And let's see here. Do I put the Spike Energy on? What's in here? One Tink, one Dun, or one Dun. Let's not burn Super Rod just yet. But I will just take the knockout. Okay, okay. Depending on what happens on this turn, we might get to utilize that Billion on air. Okay, thankfully I'm not a stage 1. There's the Ceruledge. Oh, they attacked with the Tauros. Bub. Bub. I'm dropping you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? Let's use the Billion on it. No. No, I got that boss. Knock out the threat. And I knock out exactly. I hit exactly 270. That is a beautiful mess. Give me 2 more prize cards, baby. And now I can get rid of that jamming tower when it comes back to my turn. You would have to top deck Carmen. That's just wrong. How dare you? And they just conceded. Thank God. Because I didn't have a Tinkatun EX and Rare Candy yet in hand, so at least I don't think I did. I know I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't have the Tinkatun EX. So thank you for conceding. Because if they would have attacked and knocked out that Tink EX, we could have been on a downslide to losing. And no basic. I love it. Oh my God. That's our start? This is abysmal. We're relying really hard on our top deck. You know, part of me just kind of wants to go ahead and concede. Because if this is the Dragapult matchup, we don't have a good start. And I really wanted the Dragapult matchup to test out the Clefairy EX. But I can't do nothing with this hand. And there it is, the Dragapult matchup. I got what I wanted, and I'm not going to be able to do crap against it. We've got to play this Morty's and get 3 cards. Let's do that. I got ways to get the... Okay. That's... Jesus. We got to get that Clefairy out immediately, so let's do that. And... do we go ahead and start building it up? Because... we might have to. This is bad. I really wanted to be able to utilize Tinkatun EX against a Dragapult EX with the Clefairy on bench. And that opening hand was just complete garbage. No opening Nest Balls, no opening Buddy Buddies, not even the Artizone. And I didn't even get a Tinkatink in the opening hand. It was a Lotad and a Fezandipiti. And they've already got the Dragapult out. Do you have the 1 energy? You do. Do you have the Switch? And do you have the boss? Because if you have the boss, thank God. They could have bossed up the Clefairy. I love that I have my Tinkatink evolutions. And no way to get a Tinkatink on in play. Oh, my lord. that. Yeah, I can't do nothing against this right now. Like, just give me the absolute worst opening hand you could possibly give me. We can try with that Clefairy, though. We can see what happens. But it's not going to be a lot. Oh, you got rid of it. I thought you were playing it. And I'm like, dude, that ain't going to work. Do you have a boss? Or are you just going to take out the Lombre? Good. Not good, but I can at least get 3 cards with Fezandipiti with this knockout. And I can get my Lillie's Clefairy EX into the active. Did you give me a Buddy Buddy Poffin? No, but you did give me a Tink, finally. Let's draw the 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to make me have 9 cards when I play this. That's really upsetting. That's really upsetting. But I need to see cards. I'd rather get the 2 than the 4. I need Pokemon on bench. No, they've got how? I can't see what I'm attacking with now. Get another Tink. Because they knock out the Dunsparce. 280 right now. That's not that good. Go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's just go for it. What is it, 20? I would have needed 2 more Pokemon on any player's bench. Just 2 more Pokemon and I would have knocked out. Too bad I didn't get that Buddy Buddy Poffin. Because I could have done it. Oh, tell me you're going to play Evo. Tell me you're going to play Evo. I don't want you to get fully set up, but if you play Evo, that means you don't attack and do damage and knock out my Clefairy. Oh, now you're discarding them. Never mind. You got the rare candy? Yeah, of course you do. This is about to be real bad. Do you put it on the Fez? Or do you go to put it... Okay, you put it all on the Fez. That means I get a healthy Tinkatink. The top deck rare candy is what I need. The top deck rare candy, or getting it from the Fez. Please get me a rare candy from this Flip the Script. I'm begging you. That is... You did not. My God. Arven would have been spectacular. You know what? Give me that Natu. Go ahead and do that, because you probably die. And yeah, we just end it there. Tell me that Natu is stuck. Let that Natu be stuck. You go get a Switch. Or an Earthen Vessel. That way you can get an energy on that bad boy and retreat it. Or you get the rescue board because you have more of those. That's nice. Well, at least you're going to take 20 damage when you knock out this Tinkatink. I assume you put it on Fez. I get one more use out of my Fez. Heroes Cape, baby! Let's go. Now we finally have you. Let's flip the script. Okay. Now I have double Dunsparce finally, so. And we want... I should have left some of that Dunsparce in hand, honestly. Oh, I need an energy. Oopsie. Let's get rid of Artizone. Get rid of 2 cards to get 2 cards. And then I lose 1 immediately because I gotta attack. That's alright. I only gotta do 20 damage, so it's not that big a deal. And they have another one ready to go. But Tinkatink survives. Or Tinkatuff survives. But the Fezandipiti doesn't. And that's how they take game. I'm really upset. I'm really upset. If I had a boss's orders, I would have brought up the healthy one, but then I still wouldn't have been able to knock it out anyway. You got that rare candy? Yeah, you do. At least we got to swing with Tinkaton EX at a Dragapult EX with a Clefairy on bench. So we got to do what we wanted to do. We ain't gonna win the game because we ain't gonna win the game from it, but we got to do what we wanted to do. Ah, the Fez still gets knocked out. I thought it might survive with like 10 HP or something, but it did not. Well, that is where I'm going to end today's deck video, my friends, because I really want to be able to get this edited as quick as possible. That way I can get it to you all during this release week event for Journey Together. We still have some booster box openings that's coming out within the next few days, and ideally, we're going to try to get a few more deck videos out this week as well. That way we can try to showcase some of these new deck ideas that we've been brewing up. But if we can't get them out here in the next few days, you will see them sometime soon. But we've been coming up with a lot of interesting ideas for Journey Together decks, and we're pretty stoked for the format. Also, I'm just really excited for the chance to play with trainer Pokemon. This has not been a thing for a very, very long time, and I didn't start playing the game till Lost Origin into Silver Tempest. So I'm now finally getting the chance to play with trainer Pokemon, and I'm so excited about it. So be sure to check in within the next few days if you want to see some Journey Together decks. Because like I said, we be cooking. Thank you everybody for watching today's deck video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button and you can hit the subscribe button to stick around for a while if you want to see more content from us as it comes out. And make sure you stick around for the next few days as we finish up this release week event for Journey Together. So until the next time I see ya, you all take care.